Look at the news today. Aircraft carriers moving into the Mediterranean, missiles poised in Iran, tensions exploding in Palestine and Syria. The world calls it a geopolitical crisis. They speak of World War III. But I want you to look closer. What you are seeing is not random. It is a script written 1400 years ago by the one who spoke the truth from his Lord, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. He described this exact moment. He named the players. He pointed to the locations on the map where armies are gathering right now. He spoke of a great battle that would shake the foundations of the earth. Are we just watching a conflict, or are we witnessing the opening scenes of Al-Malhamah Al-Kubra, the greatest war of human history? Assalamu Alaikum. I am Sheikh Mansour Al-Hashimi. We compare the facts on the ground with the prophecies in the books. Let us see if the checklist of the end times is being fulfilled before our very eyes. First, we must understand what Al-Malhamah Al-Kubra actually is. The Prophet ﷺ said, "The hour will not come until the Muslims fight the Romans." Who are the Romans today? The scholars of Islam, from Ibn Kathir to contemporary experts, explain that Rome refers to the Western civilization, the alliance of Europe and America, the NATO bloc. This is not a border skirmish. The Hadith describes it as a colossal war involving millions. It is a clash of civilizations for survival. The Prophet ﷺ described weapons that sound like thunder and bring fire from the sky, descriptions that match our modern artillery and airstrikes with terrifying accuracy. He said the earth will be soaked with blood. He said people will flee in terror. Now let us open the books of Hadith and check the conditions. The Prophet ﷺ gave us specific signs that precede this battle. Let's check them against today's news. Sign number 1, the truce and the betrayal. The Prophet ﷺ said, "Between you and the Romans will be a truce. You will make peace safely. Then you will return with your families. Then a betrayer will come and break the treaty, attacking with 80 banners." How many agreements have been signed in this region? How many times has peace been declared only to be shattered by a sudden escalation? The tension today stems from broken promises and shifting alliances. The 80 banners symbolize a massive coalition, and look at the NATO forces gathering in the Mediterranean today. Sign number 2, the gathering place. The Hadith specifies the location, A'maq and Dabiq, or the broader region of Sham, Syria, Palestine. Why is the entire world focused on this tiny strip of land? Why are US fleets, Iranian, Israeli forces, and Russian troops all converging on Syria and Palestine? It is not just oil, it is destiny pulling them to the place appointed for the great battle. Sign number 3, internal division. Before the external enemy attacks, there will be division among the Muslims. Do we need to look far? The Ummah is fragmented, sects fighting sects, nations turning against nations. This weakness invites the external aggression described in the Hadith. When you look at these 3 points, the coincidence is too perfect to be accidental. And what about Iran? What about the powers of the East? There are narrations mentioning people coming from the East, from Khorasan, with black banners to support the believers in this time of trial. Scholars debate, is the current conflict between Iran and the West the trigger? Some say that the pressure on Iran and the aggression against the Muslims in this region will serve as the catalyst that unites the scattered forces of Islam against the common enemy, the Romans. Whether Iran is the ally or part of the initial fitna is a matter of interpretation. But one thing is clear: the East is rising and the West is pushing back. The collision course is set. Finally, remember this: the outcome is already written. Yes, the battle will be horrific. Yes, many will fall. But the Prophet promised victory for the believers. After the darkness of the Malhamah comes the light of justice. May Allah grant us understanding of His religion. May He make us firm if the great battle begins in our time. Ameen.